11th April. On this day in 1979, Ugandan dictator Idi Amin was removed from office. In 1977, a split in the Uganda army developed between supporters of Amin and soldiers loyal to the Ugandan vice president, General Mustafa Idrisi, who held significant power in the government and wanted to purge foreigners, particularly Sudanese, from the military. By 1978, the number of Amin's supporters and close associates had shrunk significantly, and he faced increasing dissent from the populace within Uganda as the economy and infrastructure collapsed as a result of the years of neglect and abuse. After the killings of a church bishop and 2 of his cabinet ministers in 1977, several of Amin's ministers defected or fled into exile. In early 1978, Idrisi was severely injured in a car accident and flown to Cairo for treatment. While he was there, Amin stripped him of his positions as Minister of Defense and Minister of Home Affairs and denounced him for retiring senior prison officials without his knowledge. Amin then proceeded to purge several high-ranking officials from his government and took personal control of several ministerial portfolios. The shakeup caused political unrest and especially angered Idrisi's followers, who believed that the car accident was a failed assassination attempt. In November 1978, troops loyal to Idrisi mutinied. Amin sent troops against the mutineers, some of whom had fled across the Tanzanian border. Fighting consequently broke out along the Ugandan-Tanzanian border, and the Uganda army launched an invasion of Tanzanian territory under unclear circumstances, according to several experts and politicians. Amin directly ordered the invasion in an attempt to distract the Ugandan military and public from the crisis at home. Other accounts suggest, however, that Amin had lost control of parts of the Uganda army. Accordingly, the invading troops acted without his orders, and Amin sanctioned the invasion post facto to save face. In any case, Amin accused Tanzanian President Julius Nyerere of initiating the war against Uganda after the hostilities had erupted, and proclaimed the annexation of a section of Kagera when the Ugandan invasion initially proved to be successful. In January 1979, Nyerere mobilized the Tanzania People's Defense Force and counterattacked, joined by several groups of Ugandan exiles who had united as the Uganda National Liberation Army, UNLA. Despite military help from Libya's Muammar Gaddafi, Amin was forced to flee into exile by helicopter on the 11th of April 1979, when Kampala was captured. While in exile, Amin funded remnants of his army that fought in the Ugandan Bush War. During interviews he gave during his exile in Saudi Arabia, Amin held that Uganda needed him and never expressed remorse for the brutal nature of his regime, where he was reported to have directly or indirectly ordered the killings of between 100,000 and 500,000 people.
History Desk TV. Explore the past, analyzing the future.
11th April. On this day in 1909, the Israeli city of Tel Aviv was founded. Tel Aviv is the most populous city in the Gush Dan metropolitan area of Israel. Located on the Israeli Mediterranean coastline and with a population of 451,523, it is the economic and technological center of the country. If East Jerusalem is considered part of Israel, Tel Aviv is the country's second most populous city after Jerusalem. If not, Tel Aviv is the most populous city before West Jerusalem. Tel Aviv is governed by the Tel Aviv-Yafo municipality, headed by Mayor Ron Huldai, and is home to many foreign embassies. It is a global city and is ranked 25th in the Global Financial Centers Index. Tel Aviv has the 3rd or 4th largest economy and the largest economy per capita in the Middle East. The city has the 31st highest cost of living in the world. Tel Aviv receives over 2.5 million international visitors annually, a party capital in the Middle East. It has a lively nightlife and 24-hour culture. Tel Aviv has been called the world's vegan food capital, as it possesses the highest per capita population of vegans in the world, with many vegan eateries throughout the city. Tel Aviv is home to Tel Aviv University, the largest university in the country with more than 30,000 students. The city was founded in 1909 by the Jewish residents as a modern housing estate on the outskirts of the ancient port city of Jaffa, then part of the Jerusalem province of Ottoman Syria. Immigration by mostly Jewish refugees meant that the growth of Tel Aviv soon outpaced that of Jaffa, which had a majority Arab population at the time. Tel Aviv and Jaffa were later merged into a single municipality in 1950, 2 years after the Israeli Declaration of Independence, which was proclaimed in the city. Tel Aviv's White City, designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2003, comprises the world's largest concentration of international-style buildings, including Bauhaus and other related modernist architectural styles.
History Desk TV. Explore the past, analyzing the future.